What's up, guys? Cat Daddy Crypto here. You know what I need you to do. Hit that subscribe button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay up to date with news around Caspa and Caspa's ecosystem as a whole, as well as the rest of the crypto market. Subscribe and like this video. Let's get it. What's going on, guys? We need to talk. How many of you guys are being told by anybody out there that this cycle is over and done with, and we are on our way down into a bear market right now? I know that some of you are, because I can see it on social media, I can see it on YouTube, I can see it on X. There's people telling their followers that the cycle is over. And I want to bring to everybody's attention here who might be on the fence, a little nervous, a little scared that this might be the end. And we didn't get an altcoin season, and we're going to have to ride our bags back down into a bear market and wait another 4 years for a cycle top, which doesn't sound very fun to any of us who have been expecting really big gains this cycle, okay? I bring up this website here. I'll put the link down in the description so you guys can go take a look at it yourself. It's free. CoinGlass actually gives a list. They monitor all of the top indicators for the top of a crypto cycle, and that way you can kind of get an idea of where the market is and how close we are or how far away from a top that we are. And I want to bring everybody's attention up to the top left-hand corner where it says bull market peak indicators, sell at the top. What does this say right underneath of it? 0 out of 30 indicators have triggered. Literally 0 out of 30 indicators that they follow that historically have let us know when the top is in have triggered. 0. Okay? That's the first thing I want to show you. And hopefully that eases some people's minds here, because according to indicators that historically have been very good at telling us when the top is in, are telling us that the top is not in right now. And more so, if we zoom in to number 2 here, the Pi cycle top indicator has historically been dead on. Every single cycle, it lets us know almost to the day when the top is in for the market and when you should get the hell out. Right now, there's still a red X right here. When this turns into a green check mark, that's the time that you should be really thinking about selling your crypto. But when that happens, if history is any indication, you should know it. The market should be frothy. Your altcoin should be up 10, 20, 30, 40, 100x. Your mom's cousin's brother's daughter is calling you up, asking you about crypto and what they should buy. You're going to see the signs probably before this is even a thought to look at Pi cycle top indicator or any of these indicators, for instance. But it's a good thing to monitor, because not all of them have to fire, but once some of them start to fire, they start to trigger, they start to hit, it would be in everybody's best interests to start taking some profits, right? And maybe we take profits even before that if the market gets really frothy before these even trigger, okay? You start taking profits. So this to me, right, tells me that we're not close to a top yet, and we're definitely not at a top. We're definitely not starting a bear market at this point in time, okay? This meter up top here, if you can see it, tells you whether to hold or whether to sell. Green to red. And right now, it is literally the furthest point pretty much left where it says hold 100%. It is not telling you to sell any crypto yet based on price market peak indicators. Remember, 0 out of 30 have triggered. 0. I'm going to reiterate that again. 0. The bull market is not over. And then, if we come over here and take a look at Coinbase, this is Coinbase's actual website, and they've written an article, and it says, monthly outlook, altcoin season cometh. And I'm not going to read the whole article. I'll link this in the description too if you guys want to go take a look at it. But I'm going to read the end summary here. It gives you a bunch of metrics and statistics on why they think altcoin season is right around the corner, when it's going to start, and they back it up with charts and data. Okay. Conclusion. Our Q3 2025 outlook remains constructive, though our view on an altcoin season has evolved. The recent decrease in Bitcoin dominance suggests an early rotation of capital into altcoins rather than a full-scale altcoin season at this stage. However, with the altcoin market cap climbing and the altcoin season index showing early positive signals, we believe conditions are setting up for a potential rotation into a more mature altcoin season as we head into September. However, our optimistic view is underpinned by both macro factors and expected regulatory progress. So Coinbase itself, who is probably invited to tables with the federal government to some extent, is telling us that based on macro factors and, charting crypto factors as of right now, data points in crypto specifically, that as we roll into September, at some point in September, we should start to see a full-blown altcoin season. And that's coming straight from Coinbase. So those are the two bullet points that I wanted to hammer home today. One, that 0 out of the 30 cycle top indicators have triggered. 0, and Coinbase itself is telling us that based on their data and their research that we should start to see a full-blown altcoin season as we head into September, right? And that's when rates are potentially going to get cut for the first time in a while. And maybe that starts our parabolic phase to the upside. And based on all of this data, right, the cycle isn't over, but is it? I guess the question is it going to end and top out at its normal time, right? Post-halving year, Q4, is typically when it tops out, or are we going to extend a little bit longer? And that is still yet to be seen. There's a lot of people saying that we will extend into 2026 because that's when liquidity is going to come into the market, right? But I caution everybody, because there's always a reason every single cycle that people say the cycle is going to be extended, and based on history in 3 separate cycles, the history has never been extended. There lies a possibility that people are telling you to hold onto your bags into 2026 so that they can sell the top while you're continuing to buy, and then we go into a bear market, and those of you who listen to those people are holding your bags down through the bear market and round tripping them back into next cycle. That is one scenario that could happen, right? We don't know. If we see a little bit of parabolic movement in Q4, you best believe I'm selling my damn crypto. But in the meantime, guys, continue to pack your damn bags before it's too late. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Okay, hold up, before you go. You might be wondering where KDK stores his Caspa, and the answer is Tangem. The reason why I use Tangem Wallet is for the ease of use, the robust security, the trust and reliability, and the affordability. It supports just about every single crypto in the space, and I sleep well at night knowing that my crypto is safe, and you will too. Get yourself a Tangem wallet today. Use code CATDADDY at checkout for 10% off of your purchase. Link in the description below. Thank you for your support, and I will see you in the next video.